Hello, my name is Pam. I'm a registered midwife and international board certified lactation consultant. I'd like to tell you about the magical hour. Studies show that holding a baby skin to skin for at least 1 hour after birth is important for developing their immune system, establishing breastfeeding and creating a priceless bond between mum and bub. You can hold your baby skin to skin whether you've had a vaginal birth or a caesarean section. If you allow your baby to do their own thing, you will see them go through 9 amazing stages. Stage 1 is the birth cry. So this distinctive sound is made when the baby expands his lungs for the first time, expelling fluid and transitioning to breathing by himself. The baby is placed naked and prone on mum's abdomen. While there, he can hear mum's rhythmic heartbeat, the sound of her voice, which helps to calm him. This in turn regulates his heartbeat and his breathing. He's kept warm by mum's skin, and this is much more efficient than an electric heater. He's also exposed to microbiome from mum's skin. Now, during a vaginal birth, your baby will be exposed to microbiome in the birth canal during the labour and birth. If your baby's born by a caesarean section, they miss that stage, but this is their second opportunity to get the microbiome from mum's skin. Microbiome is essential in the development of their immune system. Around 3 minutes after birth, your baby is a bit more alert. They'll move their head and their shoulders, and they might start making mouthing movements. They'll also try and open their eyes, blinking until they can focus, and that's usually on your face. By 8 minutes after birth, the baby is now much more active, making bigger movements with the head and the shoulders and the arms, and you'll see that rooting reflex kick in as baby opens his mouth and starts seeking for the breast. And then your baby will have a rest. Now, your baby may take a rest between other stages or even during stages. While they're resting, they lie still. Their eyes may be open or closed, and they might be sucking on their fingers. Stage 6 is when your baby really makes the effort to get to your breast. So all new babies are born with a stepping reflex. So if you pick them up and hold them under their arms with their feet resting on a firm surface, you'll see them make stepping motions. But this reflex disappears at 2 to 3 months. So why do they need it at birth? Well, this is what you'll see as your baby uses his feet to push against mum and propel himself towards the breast. It can be useful at this stage to have some pillows supporting mum's arms, because your baby is going to make for one or other of the breasts, which means he's going to go to one side, and having that pillow under the arm gives them a bit more room to move without falling over the side of mum. The kicking against mum's tummy also encourages the uterus to contract and expel the placenta, and then reduce the blood loss thereafter. So around 45 minutes after the birth, the baby has found the breast and is now familiarising himself with the breast. The little tongue will come out as he'll lick the areola and have a taste and a smell, and his little hand will massage the breast to stimulate oxytocin so that mum's milk will flow freely. The licking and the massage also helps to shape the breast ready for attachment. This can take about 20 minutes. Finally, after an hour or so, your baby will begin suckling from the breast. Now, if you've had analgesia or anaesthesia during labour, it can take a lot longer for the baby to find the breast and to start suckling, but he will do it given the time. And also your baby may start sucking at the breast and come off and go back on and come off again. It doesn't mean that they're not able to attach to the breast. He's just trying to find the optimal position. So your baby will self-attach with a wide open mouth and 4 points of contact. So the chin, the 2 cheeks and the nose will be touching the breast. So don't adjust your baby. Let him find the best position for him. And finally, after a good feed and in breast milk, there are chemicals that help the baby to relax and feel drowsy. Your baby will go into a deep sleep so that he can recover from the birth. So if possible, please try and spend that first hour in skin-to-skin contact with your baby. Weighing and measuring can be done later, and the vitamin K and hepatitis B injections can be given while the baby's skin to skin with you, and preferably while feeding, because then it will be a little less painful. So relax, enjoy that precious time with your baby, and allow your baby the time he needs to transition to life outside the uterus.